that I'm lame. Remembering back to us talking on aim and stealing your heart, that was never my aim. See, I let you leave and now nothing's the same. I'm picking your brain, you pick me apart. I'm picking your heart, you left me in dark. I guess all the pain and the hurt and the worry you left me with turned to the shell of a star. Damn, do we end arm in arm? Are we Armageddon? Guess you never know, cause you never let him show you how he love and he trust and he can. About all of his shows, but you never were there. So let's really see if you cared. Knew if you needed, then he would be there. To put all the blame onto you isn't fair, but all you care about is your makeup and hair. You're taking a selfie, I'm taking your shit. I see all your pics, I see who you picked, and just know it eats me alive. You're happy with him, that you're happy with him.
Yo, what is up guys, Phasm here, and today what I got for you guys is a 238-5 on raid. This is a back to basics, good old Phasm gameplay, and it's actually with the new Paladin camo DLC on my MP7. It's not that new, but it is one of the more recent camos, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. The class setup I was using was the MP7 with fast mags and grip, and I actually found quite a bit of success when using this attachment setup on the MP7. I mean, it's not something I would normally run. It just so happened to be like the highest level attachment that I had, so I decided, you know, maybe I'll try it out. But anyways, this game was actually on my live stream, and I'm gonna be streaming so much, guys. So I really am trying to support my stream and stress the fact that you guys need to follow my stream because it's I'm enjoying it a lot. I love streaming. I'm at about 650 followers over on Twitch. So if you guys want to increase that number, feel free to do that. And I'll be getting a ton of gameplays. Right now I'm doing a June nuclear challenge where I've tried to get 100 nuclears in the month of June. I believe as this video is going up I have 19, so not a bad start at all, seeing that it's only June 6th. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And anyways, in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to get your first 200 plus. And this doesn't have to be, you know, these tips can work for anybody. You don't have to be the best pub stomper in the world, or even the okay, you have to be a decent player, but literally getting a 200 plus is not that hard, guys. Like, some of the higher score lines are pretty impressive, but just a straight up 200 kill game, mathematically it's not that hard. You know, saying that, there are quite a few different factors that can aid you and whatnot, and the first thing you're gonna want to do is you have to have a support team, guys. It's just, I mean, there are 200 pluses solo, and I find those insanely impressive because I cannot do that for the life of me, you know. That requires a ton of skill, and then again, a fair amount of luck, because you have to have your teammates not calling streaks when you're calling your streaks, and you have to have them not triple cap, and you have to have the enemy stay in the game. So solo 200 pluses are insanely impressive, and I'm sad to say I do not have one of those. But if you got full party gameplays, you know, come on and try and match me up with some of those. But anyways, you're gonna want to get 9 players, 8 other guys including yourself, and to get into a party and just lobby surf for a while, man. And currently Black Ops 2 it's kind of sketchy. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. It kind of just depends on the like day, pretty much. I mean, today is Friday, so we found quite a few lobbies earlier today, but then after I got this gameplay, we tried a few more times. We got like another couple of decent lobbies, but then after that we couldn't find anything. We were just lobby surfing and nothing was working well. So it's kind of a hit or miss, you know, with Black Ops 2. I wish it would be more consistent, because then I'd be popping gameplays all day, every day. But anyways, back to the tips. So once you have a full 9-man party, you're going to want to have them run non-lethals and make sure they know what they're doing. The spawn systems in Black Ops 2 are fairly easy to learn, especially when you have a lot of VSATs in the air. You will have you know, constant vision of where the enemies are spawning, and you're able to see them consistently throughout the whole game, and that is pretty much the key. You know, getting a 200 plus is pretty much, I'd say, about 50% your support team and 50% you, maybe even 60-40, maybe even 70-30. It just depends on the player and whatnot, and the gameplay perhaps, because I've had gameplays where there was not a VSAT called in until the second round, and the first round was just my knowledge of the spawns all without a VSAT, and I was able to get all my streaks, because personally I don't run VSAT. I run Escort, Drone, K9, and Swarm, which is it can be different from some of the other YouTubers, but it's what I prefer. It allows me to constantly be going hard in the spawn, which is what I do. I don't like to camp back for my streaks. I like to be going hard from the start, and these guys are spawning all on top of me and whatnot. But anyways, back to the tips. So you're gonna want to use a gun that you're comfortable with. Usually I like to switch things up, but if you want to try it, go ahead and go for the AN-94. Definitely the most powerful weapon in Black Ops 2 and the most consistent. And if you're having trouble, or you think you'll have trouble, make sure you use that weapon and it should be a breeze. The biggest difficulty is just getting the lobby, because there are a lot of variables that go into it. You know, you can't have enemies that leave. you have to have enemies that will stay in the game even if they're getting pounded by streaks, and you have to have players that aren't gonna jump shot you and drop shot you and learn what you're doing and learn how to counter it and everything. And it's kind of a big formula. You know, you have to have the right lobby, you have to have the right support runners, you have to have the right kill streaks on. It's kind of one big formula. But anyways, I'm not sure if you guys watched me last year, but last year around the same time I posted 200 pluses every single day. Well, yeah, every single day, daily 200 pluses. That was what I did, and I was known for that. And I was known for my support parties, and I want to try and get back to that, guys. I want to relive my glory days, you know, because my glory days came from Black Ops 2 around this time, and we're back at the same time around summer of last year was when I had my prime in YouTube and whatnot. And this year I want to up the ante a little bit. I want to go for the 300 plus. I want to see if I can get it. I want to see if I can be one of those players who, one of the 2 other players that has the 300 pluses. That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, I got 271 with dying off streaks, so I believe it's possible. I believe I can do it. It just, you know, it just depends. I just gotta grind it out and keep going for it. I might do a road to 300 plus series, but then again, this is my first 200 plus in like a week, so I'm kind of setting high expectations for myself when really I only got a 238 kill game. But one other thing is this gameplay was actually the first game back on my monitor. I'm calling this my 200 plus monitor. This is the monitor that I got all my 200 pluses on back in the day, and the only reason I haven't been using it is because you know that moment in time where I was inactive for I think 3 months or so. I completely took everything Xbox related out of my room and had a normal teenager's room. But after that, when I came back and started posting again, I didn't want to have to dig everything back out, and I just decided to play on the 32-inch Samsung TV in my room, and that worked out fine. But I didn't realize what I was doing to myself without playing with the monitor, because the monitor is really what changes the game. Like, to be honest, if you are a Call of Duty player and you're looking to take your skills to the next level, besides getting a scuff and control freaks and a headset and everything, a monitor runs right along in that list, because it the response time just gives you that advantage. And you know, a couple milliseconds might not seem like much, but in reality, you will definitely be able to tell a difference. I know I did. And also, besides the fact that the response time, monitors are typically smaller, and I believe my monitor is about a 26-inch, give or take a few inches. I didn't buy it new, so I'm not sure of the actual specifications for it or whatever. But I use it, and I've had success with it, especially today. You know, like the first game on, I dropped like 60 kills on lethal, and I think that's why I was in my slump, because I wasn't using the monitor, and the monitor is my game changer. This monitor's been through a lot. If you look right here, here's a dead pixel running right down the middle of my screen. That's from a game where I died a couple off, like a 250 plus or something, and I don't even remember what I did really. I think I might have slammed my controller on my table, and it created like a shockwave or something and just killed the pixel on the screen. So I have a nice solid purple line running down my screen, but to be honest, I don't really recognize it that much. It's not a not too much of a vision blocker. I kind of fade it out as I'm playing and don't really recognize it. But yeah. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed a couple of tips on how to get the 200 plus. If you guys have any guns you want me to see, you want to see me use, feel free to leave a comment below, and also leave a comment below if I don't know how you guys are doing, how much longer you guys have in school or anything like that. Make sure to follow my stream, because I will be streaming a ton with the summer coming, and I really want to push my stream and gain some support on there. So anyways, my name is Phasm. Here's the final scoreline, 238-5. I believe I got on a 41 gun streak. That should pop up shortly. And yeah, hopefully you guys will see this video on Doom. Yeah, follow my stream. Hashtag Phasm, old Phasm, glory days, swag, 200 pluses. Peace.